Hello, everyone. Happy Friday to everybody watching Bram Sportes. I'm your host, Brandon Ramos, and let's get started right away with the action. Today is September the 5th, 2025. And let's start with the El Paso Chihuahuas continuing their road series against the Salt Lake Bees on Wednesday. The Chihuahuas fell 7-3, and then last night the Chihuahuas with a huge win in extra innings, 6-5, the final score. However, Tacoma won their last two games of their series, Wednesday and Thursday, so the Chihuahuas are still 5.5 games back of the Rainiers, getting a little bit further back in the standings. However, there's still some games, a lot more games still left in the second half of the minor league season, so still must-win games for the Chihuahuas. Let's get you ready for the weekend slate from the teams right here in the El Paso Juarez area. Let's start with the El Paso Locomotive FC, who will be at home, at Southbridge University Park. They will take on Loudoun United tomorrow night, Saturday night at 7 p.m. You also got the FSA Juarez Femenil. They're going to take on Pachuca. That's happening tonight at 9 p.m. They're at Estadio Olímpico Benito Juarez. The UTEP volleyball team will continue their matches of the tournament they are on right now. Yesterday, the Lady Miners got the win in a sweep over Texas A&M Corpus Christi, 3-0. And today they will play once again and one more match tomorrow in the tournament that they are on. And then the UTEP soccer team, they played last night against Idaho. They're on the road, and unfortunately the Lady Miners fell 1-0. However, they got a next match this upcoming Sunday, and hopefully the Lady Miners can get a win. And the UTEP football team, that will be having their first home game tomorrow night against UT Martin. The Miners coming off a loss on the road against Utah State. However, it's the first game at home at Sun Bowl Stadium, so hopefully the Miners can get their first win of the season. Now let's go to the MLB scores from Thursday. Only 6 games on the schedule. However, there were huge games. Let's start with the Philadelphia Phillies, who beat the Milwaukee Brewers 2-0. Trey Turner with an RBI single, and then Bryson Scott hit an RBI double for the scoring for the Phillies in this game on the road. The Pittsburgh Pirates defeated the LA Dodgers 5-3. They swept the Dodgers in this series. Nick Yorke with a 2-run double in this game, and starting pitcher Paul Skeens went 6 innings with 8 strikeouts, only 1 walk, and no runs allowed, and 2 hits allowed. The Tampa Bay Rays defeated the Cleveland Guardians 4-2. Christopher Morel with a huge game, 3-for-4, including an RBI single, and the Rays got the win there at home. The Kansas City Royals defeated the LA Angels 4-3. All the runs for the Royals came in solo home runs. The huge one was Bobby Witt Jr.'s solo home run in the 8th inning that gave the Royals the lead. This is Witt's 21st homer of the season. The Chicago White Sox defeated the Minnesota Twins 11-8. Kyle Teel hit a 2-run home run in this game, a total of 4 RBIs in this game, and Colson Montgomery hit a 2-run home run as well. 3 total RBIs. And the New York Yankees defeated the Houston Astros 8-4. A huge 3-run home run by Trent Grisham in this game. And then Ryan McMahon also hit a solo home run in this game, but a total of 3 RBIs. And heading into the weekend, let's update you on the standings in the MLB. The American League East, that's the Toronto Blue Jays leading with 81 wins, 59 losses. The New York Yankees 3 games back. In the AL Central, the Detroit Tigers lead with 81 wins, 60 losses. The Kansas City Royals 9.5 games back. In the American League West, the Houston Astros with a record of 77-64 on the season. The Seattle Mariners 3.5 games back. And in the National League in the East Division, the Philadelphia Phillies lead with 81 wins, 59 losses. The New York Mets 6 games back. In the NL Central, the Milwaukee Brewers lead with 86 wins and 55 losses, still with the best record in the majors. The Chicago Cubs 5.5 games back of first in the division. And in the NL West, the LA Dodgers leading with 78 wins, 62 losses. The San Diego Padres 2 games back of the Dodgers. And the wild card standings in the American League, the New York Yankees hold the first wild card spot, the Boston Red Sox the second, and holding the last wild card spot at the moment, the Seattle Mariners. The first team out are the Texas Rangers. They are just a game and a half back of the Seattle Mariners. They are followed by the Kansas City Royals and the Tampa Bay Rays, who are both 2 games back of that last wild card spot. And in the National League, the Chicago Cubs hold the first wild card, the second, the San Diego Padres, and holding the third wild card spot are the New York Mets. Behind the Mets are the San Francisco Giants, who are 4 games back of New York. They are followed by the Cincinnati Reds, who are 5 games back of the Mets. WNBA scores from Thursday night. Let's go with the Phoenix Mercury, who defeated the Washington Mystics 75-69. Kalia Copper had 18 points in this game. The Las Vegas Aces defeated the Minnesota Lynx 97-87. Aja Wilson, another huge game, 31 points and 8 rebounds. And the Golden State Valkyries defeated the Dallas Wings 84-80. Janelle Saloon with 19 points in this game, and the Golden State Valkyries clinch a playoff berth with that win last night. They are the first expansion team to reach the WNBA playoffs, and with 1 week to go in the regular season, only 2 spots are left to the WNBA playoffs, with 3 teams still in it, who are the LA Sparks, the Indiana Fever, and the Seattle Storm. The NFL season kicked off last night in Philadelphia, where the defending Super Bowl champs, the Philadelphia Eagles, took on their rivals, the Dallas Cowboys, and it was a good game. It was a back and forth game. There was a delay in the third quarter due to weather. However, the game still continued very good, and the Philadelphia Eagles got the win here, 24-20. And the Philadelphia Eagles, of course, start with a 1-0 record. The Dallas Cowboys 0-1. And the next game in the NFL schedule will be tonight, Friday night. The Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Los Angeles Chargers. This game will be at Sao Paulo, Brazil. Now let's go to some soccer with the FIFA World Cup qualifiers that started in the UEFA, where Kazakhstan and Wales faced off, and Wales got the win 1-0. Turkey defeated Georgia 3-2. Lithuania and Malta with a 1-1 draw. Liechtenstein and Belgium. Belgium got the win here 6-0. Northern Ireland defeated Luxembourg 3-1. Spain defeated Bulgaria 3-0. Slovakia defeated Germany 2-0. And the Netherlands and Poland with a 1-1 draw. And in the CONMEBOL, Colombia defeated Bolivia 3-0. Paraguay and Ecuador with a scoreless draw. Argentina defeated Venezuela 3-0. Uruguay also a 3-0 win over Peru. And Brazil also with a 3-0 win over Chile. And with the results last night, Colombia, Uruguay, and Paraguay are the last qualifiers to the FIFA World Cup, joining Argentina, Brazil, and Ecuador. And there's still one more match in the CONMEBOL to reach the FIFA World Cup, and this is in an intercontinental playoff, and there are 2 teams in it to play in that intercontinental playoff match, and it's between Venezuela and Bolivia. And depending on the results in the last match day on Tuesday, we will see who will be playing in that intercontinental playoff with the ticket to the FIFA World Cup. And in the CONCACAF, the final round started last night with El Salvador defeating Guatemala 1-0, and Suriname and Panama with a scoreless draw. And really quick, in the U.S. Open, the women's singles semifinals occurred last night. The 1-seed Arina Sabalenka took on American 4-seed Jessica Pegula, and Pegula won the first set 6-4. However, Sabalenka came back in the last 2 sets, winning 6-3, 6-4, and Arina Sabalenka punched her ticket to the women's singles U.S. Open final, and she will take on another American, 8-seed Amanda Anisimova, who took down 23rd seed Naomi Osaka from Japan. Osaka won the first set 7-6. Anisimova won the second set, also in a tiebreaker, 7-6, and then a 6-3 win in that third set gives Amanda Anisimova the ticket to the women's singles U.S. Open final against Aryna Sabalenka, and that will be on Saturday. And on the men's side, the semifinal will be happening today. The first semifinal will be 7-seed Novak Djokovic taking on 2-seed Carlos Alcaraz, already a classic between these two players. And the other semifinal will be between 5th seed Felix Auger-Aliassime will take on the 1-seed Yannick Sinner. And with this, we conclude Bram Sportes on this Friday. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy your weekend. Be safe, everyone.